If you get injured, do you really want the insurance company deciding how much money is fair for you and your family?
Call Hughes and Coleman.
We'll fight to get you every dollar you deserve. If you want maximum compensation, 800-800-4600.
Have you been struggling with back or neck pain, maybe considering an invasive surgical procedure? Do you wonder if there's something more conservative that could be tried first?
This machine will pinpoint your problem area. It works. It's made a different person out of me. My wife said I act 10 years younger now than when I did before I started.
Decompression therapy may be right for you. Get a trial decompression treatment for lower back, neck, or knee for only $49.
Give us a call to schedule your free consultation and MRI review to see if decompression therapy can help. It could change your life.
Old Kentucky chocolates make the perfect gift. Choose from favorites like chocolate-covered chips, bourbon chocolates, and beautiful gift baskets. Give them what they really want. Old Kentucky chocolates. Shop 4 convenient Lexington locations.
Count on LEX 18 News.
Breaking news from Governor Beshear. Last weekend's tornado outbreak in western Kentucky is now the deadliest in state history. We'll have the latest on recovery. Plus, a man uses his own experience with tragedy as inspiration for a makeshift memorial to honor tornado victims. And the busy holiday rush well underway. We'll show you how the travel industry is working to keep up with increased demand. LEX 18 News at 12:30 starts now. Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us here at 12:30. I'm Angie Bevan. We will have the latest on what is now the deadliest tornado outbreak in the state's history in just a moment. But first, we do have some heavy rain coming in our area. Let's get right to meteorologist Tom Ackerman with a look at what's ahead.
Yeah, that's right, Angie. Unfortunately, that's all it is. Not anticipating severe weather this weekend, but we're going to have some pops of some fairly widespread rain. And it could be heavy at times, especially out of western Kentucky. And it's been gradually spreading in through the morning. I'm sure you noticed the clouds that were fairly thick this morning and some of the drizzly, lighter precipitation that's been building in. Well, it's starting to pick up. We are overcast in Lexington. 21C Museum Hotel live camera showing the same view, essentially, just not a whole lot in the way of sunshine, and don't anticipate much anytime soon. The Max track, as soon as you zoom out, you can see that moisture on the move, and this is where the more substantial rain has been spreading in. Bowling Green just creeping up on us. It's fairly light right now, but it's going to fill in and eventually get to all the places where it isn't, northern Kentucky, out into our eastern counties. And this rain's going to be on and off through much of the afternoon and extending back into western Kentucky. We're going to check that out in a second. A brief little gap overnight. The frontal boundary that's stalled out is going to lift north, but then we'll have another one coming in tomorrow morning, which means more showers into your Saturday. That active weather does continue. 42 degrees. There's a chill in the air. That 42, well, that could be pretty close to what we see for a high on Sunday. I think we'll actually get into the 50s again later on today, even with that rain inbound. Coming up, we'll explain the arrow for Saturday. We'll talk about what's going on for the week leading up to Christmas the following weekend in that 8-day forecast.
Okay, Tom, thanks. The cluster of tornadoes that devastated entire towns and thousands of homes in western Kentucky last weekend is now the deadliest in state history, with 77 fatalities. Search and recovery efforts continue today in many communities. Jay Gray has more from Mayfield.
Good afternoon. We have been showing you debris outside, and it's scattered for miles here. I want you to get a first-hand look at what the inside of some of these houses look like, or what they used to look like here. You can see it's just been torn apart. This desk tossed outside. This used to be a room, obviously, but the wall, the roof, it's gone now. And there's not a home in this block that doesn't look exactly like this, just torn away. It's been raining here in Dawson Springs since last night. At times, it's very intense, and that's slowing things down. People can't get in here and clear out some of the things they're hoping to save. Teams can't be working through this rubble. Power crews are lined up and waiting. They want to get back to restoring power, but can't do that because of the rain. And unfortunately, the forecast here is calling for rain and perhaps severe weather over the next several days. So now it becomes a wait and see, do what you can type situation. Very frustrating and very rough for so many who have been through so much here. That is the latest here in Dawson Springs. I'm Jay Gray. Back to you now.
Recovering bodies from the tornado victims has taken days, and as Laura Rogers reports, a 13-year-old girl is now the 7th member of her family to be found dead.
Today, volunteers joined the search for young Nisa Brown.
And to have a child missing as a mother, the teacher, just breaks my heart.
Nisa was the last missing person to be found following Saturday's storms.
It has been very trying, but today it's with a heavy heart. We have an update on our final missing person. We've located the body of 13-year-old Nisa Brown.
First responders have been looking for Nisa all week in the Jennings Creek area, days later expanding their search.
Her body was located in a very dense briar thicket near Moss Creek and Moss View area.
The Brown family, who lived on Moss Creek Avenue, all lost their lives in the tornado. Public Information Officer Ronnie Ward explaining the emotional toll this has taken on first responders.
I'll tell you, I'm not personally involved in the search, but it's all I can do right at this moment to hold it back. The emotional toll is gut-wrenching, heartbreaking. It's hard to process and to focus on all of this. It's the damage, it's the devastation that we have in the community, and then you have the death along with it, and it's just really tough.
The community also feeling the effects of the death and devastation, reaching out to help in any way they can.
Well, we just came to do whatever we could to help, and I guess that's where we were needed, so.
The discovery of young Nisa heartbreaking, but authorities hoping it will help bring closure to her extended family.
It's traumatic and it's tragic, but in some sense, we're just grateful that she's found.
Nisa's grandmother, mother, father, and 3 siblings also died when a tornado hit Bowling Green. That city's death toll is now 17. Nearly 50 emergency responders from Indiana are back home after helping search and rescue efforts in areas of Kentucky hit by the tornadoes. Camila Fernandez spoke with some of the members of Indiana Task Force 1 about their mission.
The team arrived at their headquarters, took their bags, and one by one returned their radios, chest straps, and other items.
The teamwork that was displayed by our team and then everybody else that was down there was phenomenal.
In Mayfield, Kentucky, the group was at that candle factory destroyed by the storm, cutting steel and using cranes to search for anyone that had been unaccounted for. Special Operations Chief of the Indianapolis Fire Department, Kevin Jones, says it was a challenge.
The opportunity to put our training to use to go out there and try to make a difference for the locals and for the people that are affected by these tragedies.
Emotions kind of come after the fact. It's just, we're focused on what our mission is there and looking for the unaccounted for, because at the end of the day, we want to reunify those that are unaccounted for back to their family and their loved ones.
The team also spent time in Dawson Springs, Kentucky, where they focused on wide area searches.
You don't see parts of the roof and there's parts of the houses and things that you should see. They're nowhere to be found. Where are they at? So just the appreciation of the force of nature.
The task force says they're just happy to help.
Normally in an emergency response, it starts local and ends local, and it's neighbor helping neighbor. In this instance, it's us, the state of Indiana, helping our neighbors in the state of Kentucky.
The Humane Society of Missouri is helping rescue animals displaced by recent tornadoes. Staff brought in 16 dogs from Bowling Green to St. Louis Thursday. They'll be up for adoption there in the coming days. The society says it has one of the nation's largest animal rescue disaster response teams, so it is able to assist other states when needed. A makeshift memorial has gone up to honor lives lost in the Mayfield tornado. The man behind what is being called the Wall of Hope endured a tragedy of his own and understands the small town's grief. Rebecca Cardenas has the story.
During what feels like a helpless moment.
You take the front and I'll take the back, okay?
Trina Cruz and her daughter were looking for ways to help.
So broad, so big, you don't know where to try to start. So we just stopped and asked what they were doing, asked if we could help.
Buckets of flowers seemingly just appeared in downtown Mayfield. Before long, passerby was pitching in to grow the wall of hope.
There's just something about flowers.
Leo Soto traveled to this small Kentucky town from Miami, Florida.
They were struck by a sudden tragedy where there's a lot of loss of life. I want to head there. I want to be able to help them.
The Wall of Hope was born of his own community's tragedy, started by Soto after the Surfside condo collapse.
I know what it's like to lose somebody that shouldn't have been lost.
Soto drove to Kentucky from Nashville, collecting flower donations along the way.
I know that there's a lot of families here that need the help, that need a place to come together and to begin to accept what happened here. And hopefully this is what this place becomes.
A simple gesture.
The flower is a symbol of life exemplified. So people seeing their loved ones, pictures of their loved ones surrounded by flowers, is seeing their loved ones surrounded by life.
With profound impact.
Thank you so much. For him to just think of us, little old Mayfield, that's makes you feel good.
Well, hopefully that they don't just move on, that they understand that this community is forever impacted, it's forever changed, and there has to be a certain amount of respect paid to the victims here.
Right now, just a handful of the tornado victims are memorialized on the Wall of Hope. Organizers want more families of those who lost loved ones to participate so the community can help begin the healing process. The Kentucky United Tornado Disaster Relief Drive has now passed $4.1 million. LEX 18 and UK Athletics kicked off the Red Cross's effort with a telethon earlier this week on Tuesday night. The Red Cross will be taking donations through the weekend. You can make a donation by visiting lex18.com/KYUnited. There is a lot of heavy rain ahead in your Storm Tracker forecast. Meteorologist Tom Ackerman has those details next in your complete Storm Tracker forecast. Stay with us.
LEX 18, the Salvation Army, and Kroger are counting on you
to feed a family in need this holiday season.
The next time you shop at your neighborhood Kroger, pick up an angel from the store tree.
Then simply add it to your grocery bill. Thanks.
The Salvation Army will turn your donation into a holiday dinner for a family right here in the Bluegrass.
This season, make a real difference with the gift of hope.
Pick up a Kroger Food Angel today.
The Kentucky Lottery, providing over $4 billion in grants and scholarships.
Download the free LEX 18 Storm Tracker weather app today.
A car wreck can be a foul experience. Don't try to wing it on your own. Call attorney Daryl Isaacs. He'll fight to fill your nest egg with the biggest possible check for your car repairs, medical bills, and pain and suffering.
In a wreck, don't settle for scratch. Call the Hammer.
Now that's something to crow about. Call the Hammer.
Christmas is about spending time with those we love. This Christmas, we ask you to invest yourself in those around you. You will be richer for it. Merry Christmas from our family to yours.
This weekend only, save big at Lexington Overstock Warehouse during our year-end clearance event. Get huge markdowns on all remaining 2021 inventory. These deals will go quickly, so don't delay. Go to LexingtonOverstockWarehouse.com now for more details.
The holidays are here. Look your very best with Hourglass. Gift yourself or someone you love. Buy one area of Dysport, get one half price. Fine lines bugging you? Buy 2 Restylane Lift treatments, get a Kiss treatment free. This and more. HourglassLex.com. Happy holidays.
Because we're changing the way Kentucky treats cancer. Because Kentuckians deserve more healthy years. Because we never stop looking for new breakthroughs. Because we treat every patient like family and every family like part of our team. Because this is where expert cancer care matters most. That's why UK Healthcare's Marquee Cancer Center continues to be nationally ranked by US News Best Hospitals. UK Healthcare, the power of advanced medicine.
The latest winner of The Masked Singer, plus from King Richard, Sanaya Sidney, and Demi Singleton. Next, Kelly.
Well, we are in for a dreary day. Just look at the overcast skies through our St. Joseph Hospital live camera. Rain on the move, but fortunately it is just rain. Visibility is still down into southeastern Kentucky. We've got extensive low clouds cover, rain spreading in. So you want to watch it as you're out and about on the roads. Now, we do have some updates from the National Weather Service out of Paducah as far as the overall storm track, the length of that long track tornado. Officially did start in Tennessee, Woodland Mills, Tennessee, and then wrapped up right around Falls of Rough, Kentucky. So the track, when you combine the Memphis office, the Louisville office, and the Paducah office with all the storm surveys they've done, 165.7 miles. So just incredible in its scope, the destruction, but also in its length. Now, to put that into perspective, the West Liberty tornado, the one that went through back in 2012, that was 86 miles, and that one was on the ground for a long time. But that record, that 1925 tri-state tornado, 219 miles. So it doesn't quite get to that length, and thank goodness that's not a record you want to break. We've got hints of moisture hanging around. We've got spotty showers, sprinkles, but there's more widespread rain to the southwest. As we go through the afternoon, this rain is gradually going to be spreading in. You saw that report. I believe it was Jay Gray out in western Kentucky. The rain complicating of course, recovery efforts and the just overall cleanup out there. So this is not helping. There are occasional lightning strikes. You've got a few storms rumbling around Murray and Hopkinsville and just widespread rain. Now, as far as severe weather is concerned, that looks mainly confined back towards Oklahoma and Texas. There's a slight to marginal risk out there today, and then a marginal risk along the Gulf Coast tomorrow. So what we're in for primarily going into the weekend is just going to be this, rain, with some isolated thunder showers rumbling through. Now, that does mean also that we could see some locally heavy rain, so you want to watch out for that. And the future track through this evening shows a lot of that moisture starting to lift north with a warm front. That's the front that's stalled overhead now. It'll lift north. But then here comes a cold front to follow it up that'll extend those scattered showers into your Saturday. So we do not dry out for good until probably Saturday night. You can see that cooler, drier air building in. It'll be a chill in the air by the end of the weekend, but the nice thing, we should have some sunshine Sunday. But we're running over the past 30 days anywhere from 100 to almost 150% of our average precipitation, which means we're over what we need. It's much drier into southeastern Kentucky. And we're going to see another half inch to an inch of rain. The higher totals, the inch to maybe 2 inches, that's going to be out towards western Kentucky, so we'll have to keep an eye out there for the potential for some minor flooding. And again, if you're driving around today, especially after we get a couple of waves coming through, watch out for the potential for low visibility on the roads and even some standing water. We're in the 40s. There's a chill in the air. Temperature-wise, you're going to bump back up to around 60 tomorrow and then down to 40 Sunday. And overnight lows are going to get cold early next week. We haven't had to deal with this a whole lot lately. It's been so mild, but we'll have some cold lows and some chilly highs. But the temperature outlook through Christmas, this is December 23rd through the 27th, still showing us running slightly above average. We've got a pretty good chance to end up chilly early next week as that high builds in with sunshine. But then look at the highs. We're only getting down into the 40s, near our average high, and then starting to warm back into the 50s. There is a concern there. We could have more active weather coming our way close to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Could have some showers firing back up out there at the end of the 8th day.
All right, Tom, thank you. We'll take a look at this. More than 24 hours after landfall, a typhoon is still battering parts of the Philippines with strong winds, torrential rains, and flooding. At least 14 people have died in the storm, and so far, the damage is extensive. Houses have been leveled, boats are destroyed, and water is chest deep in some areas. More than 330,000 people have fled their homes for safer grounds. Many did flee before the storm hit. Well, still ahead, with just 8 days to go until Christmas, many Americans are starting to head out for the holidays. We'll show you how airlines are dealing with the rush and why experts expect this year to see a huge increase in travel despite a continuing pandemic.
Beautiful jewelry.
Low price.
Unbelievable selection.
Has to be the Castle.
The Castle.
The Castle.
Case 3/4 carat bridal sets are $19.99. The Castle's 1 carat bridal sets are the same price. Nobody makes I Do as big and affordable as we do.
Don't be left out in the cold this winter. Come see the experts at Fireplace Concepts, Central Kentucky's largest heat and glow and Monessen dealer. With over 50 years experience, we know what it takes to heat a home. And as always, remember, home is where the hearth is. Geronimo, what am I going to do with you?
One
patients can't move, we have to move them. So I'm moving one and my back goes out. Now that's some serious pain. So I call 855 Wildcat for workers' compensation. They got my medical treatment paid and got me paid for lost work.
Going after the benefits you deserve, that's Kentucky courage.
For work injuries, call 855 Wildcat. Morgan, Collins, Yeast, and Salyer.
I was so tired of being tired.
I wasted a whole decade 50 pounds overweight.
No matter your reason, Angel Center offers a safe and effective way to lose 3 to 5 pounds each week. Call right now for your free consultation and receive $100 off your lifetime membership.
Do you suffer from knee pain? Ever been diagnosed with osteoarthritis? Or worried about the risks involved with knee surgery?
It hurt all the time, like the nerves were rubbing against each other.
I was at the point of either replace my knees because I'm tired of this pain.
Get the relief you need without surgery. We're Arthritis Knee Pain Centers, the premier leaders in non-surgical knee pain treatments. Instead of surgically replacing your knees, our state-of-the-art procedures replenish the depleted natural cushioning in your joints with an FDA-approved shock-absorbing gel, without surgery and without downtime.
After the first injection, I knew it was going to work.
We've successfully treated thousands of patients. Medicare and most private insurance cover this procedure.
Full motion, no pain, walking, everything just back normal like it used to be.
Call 1-800-211-2919 for a free no-obligation assessment or go to arthritis-kneepain.com. Call 1-800-211-2919.
800-800-4600 is more than just a phone number. If you've been injured, it's the key to being treated fairly. Don't let the insurance company decide your future. If you want maximum compensation, call Hughes & Coleman. 800-800-4600.
Add a delightful spin on holiday gift giving with scratch-offs from the Kentucky Lottery.
High volume.
Low price.
Twice the jewelry.
Half the price.
Has to be the castle.
Hellsberg's 10-point diamond crosses are $279. Get the same quality, same carat weight cross at the Castle for $129. That's way less than half the price. Shop 11 Castle locations.
Ellen, weekdays at 3 on LEX 18.
Welcome back. With the clock ticking down to Christmas, airlines are adding more flights to meet demand. AAA predicts more than 109 million Americans will travel for the holidays, representing a 34% increase from 2020. Morgan Chesky has the latest from Dallas.
Christmas may still be more than a week away, but today actually going to be one of the busiest travel days ahead of the holiday. Airports are reporting higher passenger volume. Airlines are saying they're actually adding additional flights. In fact, so many people have Christmas plans. Experts say we're approaching pre-pandemic travel levels, which could make for some awfully crowded skies and roads in the days ahead. Now, despite the growing spread of the COVID Omicron variant, AAA still estimates more than 109 million Americans will travel for the holidays. That's a 34% increase from 2020, and it is nearing pre-pandemic levels. The holiday season expected to kick into high gear between December 23rd and January 2nd. That's when airlines will see an estimated 184% increase in travel compared to last year. Now, if you are hitting the roads this holiday season, you're definitely not alone, but prices at the pump are starting to ease. Gas Buddy predicting the national average per gallon will drop to $3.25 on Christmas Day. That's actually down 10 cents from soaring highs during the Thanksgiving holiday. And with the travel rush back upon us, TSA says, remember, the old rules still apply. Try to get to the airport at least 2 hours ahead of your flight. If you're bringing a gift for someone, make sure it's unwrapped or you could be in for a little frustration. Also, those holiday treats should be just fine as long as they're solid foods. Security shouldn't be an issue. Morgan Chesky, NBC News, Dallas.
The European Union will order more than 180 million doses of Pfizer-BioNTech's COVID-19 vaccine adapted against the Omicron variant. The announcement was made by the head of the European Commission. She said Omicron is threatening the population there, and the answer is to increase vaccination. Vaccines will be developed within 100 days. President Biden got an early start this Friday. He left the White House before dawn to travel to South Carolina. President Biden will be giving a commencement address at South Carolina Carolina State University, a historically black university in Orangeburg. South Carolina State is the alma mater of House Majority Whip Jim Clyburn, who graduated from the school in 1961. There were no December graduation ceremonies back then, and Clyburn received his diploma in the mail. Today, he'll join the current graduating class and walk across the stage to receive his diploma from President Biden. Delta Airlines, the official airline of the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic teams, has unveiled its Team USA plane in time for the upcoming 2022 Beijing Olympics. The airline's new Airbus A330 was on display this morning at the Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport in Atlanta. U.S. Olympics and Paralympics athletes will fly Delta to 4 Summer and Winter Olympics games next year in Beijing, Paris in 2024, Milan in 2026, and Los Angeles in 2028. The airline signed a $400 million deal and took over from United last year, which was the official airline for U.S. Olympic teams for 40 years. Delta Airlines and Los Angeles Olympics organizers have also committed to an 8-year partnership, making Delta the inaugural founding partner of the Olympic and Paralympic Games in L.A. in 2028. We're back after this.
The most affordable way to update your tub or shower, period. Everybody, I'm with Kirsten from West Shore Home. Kirsten, we know that West Shore is a unique company. It's special in a lot of different ways. But today, I want to drill down specifically on how you're making this whole daunting bath remodeling process affordable.
So, Joe, we've helped over 100,000 homeowners over the years get the bath or shower of their dreams. The best part is it's risk-free, convenient, and most importantly, it's affordable.
Well, affordability is definitely something we're looking for, especially now. So how are you making the whole bath remodeling process affordable?
So a lot of homeowners think that they need to have thousands of dollars on hand to do a shower or bath remodel. That's simply not true. So let's take a look. This is a project we did for a local family. As you can see, the tub was a little outdated and it needed some work. They wanted a bigger shower, so we took out the old tub, put it in a new shower, new walls, and new fixtures. And the best part is they get this whole thing for just $99 a month.
Impressive. So you did it in one day, the homeowner put no money down, and it's just $99 a month.
Definitely. So let's take a look at another project. This local family's tub was outdated and it needed some work. We replaced the entire thing. This isn't a shell, a liner, or a cover-up. It's a complete replacement, and for this family, it was just $99 a month.
Fantastic, Kirsten. Thanks, folks. If you're looking to update that old, outdated tub or shower, give the experts at West Shore Home a call. They make the whole process stress-free, risk-free, and affordable, too. Give them a call now, and when you do, take advantage of this great offer. Get your brand new shower or bath for as little as $99 a month. Choose from thousands of styles and options and save big. This is a limited time offer, so don't miss out. Call West Shore Home now.
Dateline tonight. A young woman's courage after a terrible attack helped catch a killer. But from that story's end came a startling twist.
Is it crazy? Is it bizarre? Absolutely.
Dateline tonight, 10/9 Central.
It's the Paul Rudd Show. Oh, wow. Is that? Hello. Okay.
Your host, Paul Rudd.
I'm going to jump. This guy's crazy.
Musical guest, Charlie XCX. Here, Jan.
The LEX 18 Pet of the Day is paid for by Feeder's Pet Supply.
And we want to remind you about the Salvation Army's annual Angel Food Program, which will help provide a Christmas dinner for a Kentucky family in need this Christmas. Look for the Food Angel tags inside any Central Kentucky Kroger. You can grab one while you're doing your shopping and pay for the tag when you check out. We hope you'll consider a donation.
And we've got temperatures in the 50s today with rain hanging around, so watch out. Tomorrow, a little warmer. Scattered showers still with us, and by the end of the weekend, well, the chill descends. Highs only around 40 by Sunday.
As always, Tom, thank you. And thanks for joining us at 12:30. Our next newscast is at 4. We'll see you then. Have a good afternoon.
LEX 18, streaming local news 24/7. Search for LEX 18 on your device.